How to level up in your 20s. By the time most people realize they've wasted their 20s financially, they're in their 30s and the compounding window is already gone. I've watched people make the same 5 mistakes over and over, and number 3 is the one that quietly costs the most. This is Futures Code, and I teach you how to reach financial freedom faster. I put the exact checklist I use to catch these 5 mistakes before they happen into a free PDF. Links in the description. I'll also drop it in the pinned comment. Your 20s aren't just practice years. They're the highest leverage decade you'll ever have because every dollar you save or lose now has 30 to 40 years to compound. A $5,000 mistake at 23 is actually a $50,000 mistake when you look at how that money compounds with a 7% average return. Nobody tells you that the real danger in your 20s isn't a lack of income, it's a handful of avoidable decisions that quietly compound against you. I'm going to go through the 5 biggest ones, and by the end, you'll have a way to catch them before they cost you. Mistake number 1, lifestyle inflation. This is the classic. Every time income goes up, spending goes up, like they're inseparable. New car, bigger apartment, nicer everything. The raise happens, but the savings rate never moves. Here's an example. Someone goes from $50,000 to $80,000 over a few years and is no better off than where they started because every extra dollar had a job waiting for it before it hit the bank account. When income rises, automatically route the increase before you ever see it so lifestyle stays flat while savings scale. Mistake number 2, financing depreciating assets. Cars, gadgets, furniture, all bought on payment plans instead of cash. Individually, each payment looks small, but stacked together, they grow to something you can't manage. For example, a $600 per month car payment over 6 years isn't just $43,000 paid, it's the $43,000 that never got invested. If it depreciates, pay cash or don't buy it yet. Reserve financing for things that appreciate or generate income. Mistake number 3, waiting to start later. The belief that saving starts once income is higher is the one that costs the most because it's not a single bad decision. It's a delay that eats the most valuable years of compounding. For example, someone who saves from 22 to 30 and then stops often ends up ahead of someone who starts at 30 and then saves for twice as long, purely because of when their money started working. Start with whatever amount is possible now. The amount always matters less than the start date. Mistake number 4, no diversification or going all in. Going all in on a single stock, coin, or hyped opportunity because of social media buzz with no exit plan and no risk management. One bad swing can erase years of steady progress. Conviction is fine, concentration without a plan isn't. Position size and diversification protect the years of work that got you there. Mistake number 5, no emergency fund. A single unexpected expense, a $2,000 to $3,000 car repair bill, a medical bill, a vet bill, turns into a debt spiral because there's nothing to set aside to absorb it. This is the mistake that makes every other good decision fragile because one bad month can undo years of discipline. 3 to 6 months of expenses in a separate, boring, untouched account, not for growth, purely for defense. These 5 mistakes aren't random. They all come from the same root, treating your 20s like a decade to survive instead of the decade that sets up everything after it. Fix even 2 or 3 of these and the trajectory changes completely by 30. Grab that free checklist, links in the description and pinned below, so you can actually catch this before they cost you. And if you want to go deeper on the psychology behind why we make these mistakes in the first place, why we spend the raise, why we wait, why we go all in, that's exactly what I go deeper on over at Onyx Meridian. Thanks for watching.